Hi, my name's Amanda and I'm a stress management consultant. Today I'm giving you 3 tools to take into consideration when developing your own stress management and self-care routine. If you're watching this video, it's likely because you're either planning to get pregnant, you have a baby on the way, or you've already had a baby. So congratulations. Today I'm here to talk to you about your stress and why it's important that you manage it. First of all, stress is anything that happens to you that's outside of your control. So this is, a bear coming at you, or a stack of papers on your desk, a nagging husband or boss, or 2 kids tugging on you while you have one on the way. What's important to know is that the same physiological and psychological effects occur whether it's just you thinking about being stressed or whether you're actually stressed. What happens is when you perceive something as stressful, your body goes to work to get you to a sense of safety. So that means that hormones like adrenaline and cortisol go rushing into your bloodstream, and they go to your major organs like your heart so that you're prepared to take on whatever is causing you harm or making you think that you're in harm. When you have a baby on the way, hormones like cortisol actually can cross your placenta, and what that means is that the foundations of your baby's emotional development can be affected. When it comes to you, if we're thinking about stress, or if we're taking on different parts of, stress and allowing these hormones to go rushing to our major body organs unnecessarily, whether we're stressing about, traffic or bosses or things that are outside of our control, the same physiological and psychological effects are occurring. And over time, this can have a huge effect on your health. So today I'm giving you 3 major keys to managing your stress. The first thing I want to talk to you about is centering. Centering is actually, any type of mindfulness practice. So that could be a seated, concentrating mindfulness practice. That could be waking up in the morning, allowing your feet to hit the floor, and just feeling connected in that moment. But what you're doing when you center is working your prefrontal cortex. So if you take your hand to your forehead, this is your prefrontal cortex. This is where you make your decisions. This is where you have that sense of control. This is this opportunity between stimulus and response to decide how you want to let this impact you. So doing things like mindfulness practices and sitting and allowing yourself to be with your thoughts while not letting them take control of you is very important to do every single day. The second thing you want to do is move. So mindful movement is very important. This could be a prenatal yoga class. This could be walking and just paying attention to your surroundings. But what happens when you do mindful movement and you actually pay attention to your body and the way that you feel is that you exercise a part of your brain called the insula. And the insula is responsible for telling you when you're hungry or you're tired or you're angry, when you should feel empathetic towards others, when you're about to explode. So being in touch with your insula allows you to have more control over the way that you react to your different situations. Another thing is that somatic psychology and trauma research both teach us about the importance of moving our bodies because we store trauma and stress in our bodies. Our issues are literally held in our tissues. So finding ways each day to move and dissolve that stress and trauma from your body is very important. Lastly, my favorite, you need to breathe. Mindful breathing exercises are so important to managing your stress. When you breathe, if you remember what I said about the fight, freeze, flight going to work when you perceive something as stressful, what breathing does is it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, your relaxed response. So breathing gives you this ability to be able to calm down. It works directly through your brainstem to activate that relaxed response. The other thing about breathing is that it tells us a lot about our emotional state, and our emotional state can heavily impact our breathing. This bidirectional relationship is crucial to understanding. You can start to notice, you're using your breath to notice when you're more stressed and how you've been able to calm yourself down. So taking those deep mindful breaths to activate that relaxed response. So those are the 3 main things I want you to take into consideration when developing your stress management and self-care routine. Remember, all 3 are great individually, but the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. So things like prenatal yoga classes and walking mindfully allow you to do all 3 things. Think about yoga. You're able to focus on the moment, you're moving your body mindfully, paying attention to what your body is doing, and you're doing these deep breathing exercises that can all work collectively to help you to regulate your emotions, manage your stress, and most importantly, take care of yourself on this journey. I'll invite you to join me in a dynamic mindfulness practice. All you have to do is sit up nice and straight, allowing your ears to rest above your shoulders, shoulders to rest above your hips, bringing your eyes to a close or a low gaze if that feels comfortable, and meeting your hands at the middle of your chest. Just taking a moment to breathe, allowing yourself to feel connected and relaxed, noticing the pace of your breath, the sounds that you hear around you. And just breathing, centering. When you're ready, you can slowly flutter your eyes open and join me in a movement and breathing exercise. You'll be inhaling for a count of 4, taking your arms forward and then out, and then exhaling for a count of 8, bringing them back together, and then coming back to heart center. So together we'll inhale, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, and exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taking a couple more rounds on your own, just noticing your breathing, watching your hands as they move mindfully in front of your body, bringing them together back at the chest. Inhaling and exhaling, noticing your sense of calm and ability to relax yourself through mindful movement and breathing. Thank you for allowing me to share my practice with you. Create a great day.